fun community, right? To learn more about Eastbrook's other communities, visit eastbrookhomes.com.
Hey, coming up on the Morning Mix, why is having an income plan in retirement so important? Well, Gary Mattson and Loriel Steward, the father-daughter team with Mattson Financial, will have an answer. And Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson just made a pretty big purchase. Here's a hint, it has to do with sports. We'll tell you what he bought, what he plans to do with it in entertainment.
Well, it's been said before that the three most important things in retirement are income, income, and income. Back with us today are Gary Mattson and Loriel Steward. The father-daughter team are with Mattson Financial, a full-service financial and retirement firm in the Grand Rapids area. They're also a popular radio show host as well. We want to thank you both so much for being here with us today.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, great to be here. Finally, yeah.
Yeah, finally. Great to have you in here. So why is having an income plan in place for retirement so important?
It's really the foundation when it comes to retirement, right? You've worked so hard, you've put all this money away for those years, and now you need to make sure that you have a paycheck that takes care of you. You know, that steady income coming in every month. And we want to make sure that you know where it's coming from and you have a plan set up, because we see a lot of market volatility. And if you have all of your money in stocks and bonds, you know, you might be taking from some assets that are down, and we want to make sure that you have that protection.
Yeah. As far as this money, is this money you can rely on to pay your bills each month?
Well, there's actually two buckets in our world. One's called the critical income need, the money you need every month to pay your ordinary bills. I want to eat, I want to have shelter, I want warmth or air conditioning, depending on what's going on. But I also want to do things in life, what we call the lifestyle. And so the critical income bucket, we want that to not have market fluctuations in it. So that's steady eddy. So again, like we saw the markets going down, there is no loss on that side. So again, your income's not affected. Now, we're seeing a lot of people right now not taking trips and doing the things they wanted to do. So they're taking that lifestyle money, put it in their home or helping family.
Absolutely. And now, do you consider this kind of a supplementation to Social Security, or Social Security enough?
Yeah, and I mean, that's an interesting question, and it comes down to planning and what you want to do in retirement. But really, you know, what we see generally is that clients come in, and when they retire, these are their go-go years, right? They want to do things, whether that's, like Dad had mentioned, you know, putting money into the home and remodeling, or taking trips and getting away because they haven't done that before. So we find that Social Security is a supplement, but it's definitely not everything there that what you would need.
Right. And as far as, will this help you potentially not spend your principal, and like, why is this so crucial?
Well, this is math. I mean, it's math that we like doing. But we tell people, when you leave your work, whatever you have as your take-home income, that's the income that you need to start with in retirement. And people say, well, I'm not going to be doing this, or I'm not going to be doing that with work. Yeah, but you're going to be doing these other things in retirement. So if your plan doesn't allow you to start with 100% of what your take-home now is, you're going to run into trouble.
Right, and we need to start thinking about this planning and why it's really so crucial to kind of maintain our lifestyle, maybe even upgrade it a little bit, right?
Exactly. It's really about the numbers. And people say to me, well, I've got this much money, or I got this much money. It's not how much money you got, it's how much income flow you have. That's what gives you a rewarding retirement, and making sure you can get all the way through retirement.
Yeah. Let's talk about that peace of mind. Everybody wants a good peace of mind. Of course, something like COVID right now really throws a wrench in things, but if we can start getting these numbers in order and thinking ahead, what kind of peace of mind are we going to get out of this?
Yeah, you know, it really is amazing when we sit down with a client and they're getting really close to that range, or we will sit down and say, actually, you know, Joe and Sue, you've made it, now this is where you wanted to be. And just seeing the relief in their eyes, knowing that, okay, I have that steady income coming in to take care of my critical income need side, but then there's this, you know, these funds over here to take care of the lifestyle, and we're also looking at taxes so you can keep more of your hard-earned money. There's so much relief there to see a written plan.
So many times they'll actually break down and cry. We've made it, we're okay.
Yeah.
Because retirement, and getting through retirement, is a totally different thing than working years.
Absolutely.
You know, taxes, you know, your risk and all of those things go with that, making sure you're diversified and making sure you have the income and how that works together. And of course, the plan's got to be in place for when one of you goes and one of you's left behind.
Right.
So all of that has to be part of the plan, the financial roadmap.
And it's never too early to start something like this, right? I mean, I'm 43. I mean, really, I'm not that far off from retirement when you really think about it, right?
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of clients now that are coming to us in their 50s and like, look, I've put in 30 years. I'm so ready to enjoy, you know, another 30, maybe even 40 years in retirement. So it's never too early, and to, you know, get a second opinion or a checkup.
All right, and you do have something special for our audience, for everybody at home, right? So we want to go ahead and throw that out there. So for everybody at home, if you want to learn more about creating a dependable income for your retirement right now, for the first 5 callers that have saved $250,000 or more, that are retired or nearing retirement, they're offering a complimentary full-blown retirement plan just for you. So this will allow them to sit down with you personally and provide you with that roadmap, analyzing where you are right now, and discuss your best steps to really get ready for a successful retirement. A game plan to get you where you need to be, essentially. That number to call right there, big, bold on your screen, 616-514-3831. Again, 616-514-3831. So, with that said, we thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having us.
Absolutely.